Hello, my name is Luis Ignacio Mezeta Solis, and I choose the time of the 60s because it makes me something interesting and something that I really like to investigate and know about everything of this time. If I have a time machine, I would like to go to the 60s because it's a moment when my grandparents exist and I really want to remember this time for both of them. The first fact is the first youth revolutions that all the teenagers or adolescents march for his laws or for his laws or for his life on those things that happen in this moment. If I have lived in this time when the march of the first revolutions start, I would like to march too because it's the most important event in this time and is the opportunity to the governance knows about you or about all the teenagers happens in this time. Another fact is the hippie movement that all the hippies or persons that participate in this movement really like it's like a march for all the city that for the government understands that love and free life it's something that the people needs to live and the people have the opportunity to live like whatever he want. So the hippies do this, and if I have lived in these times, I would like to do the march too because it's something that it's really interesting and funny for me because be a hippie it's something really interesting in my opinion, but I don't know if it's the same for everyone. The next interesting fact and the last one that I investigate is the murder of John Kennedy. Is the president of the United States, or in these times in the 60s. But that news it's all the people knows in these moments, and this notice is the most interesting notice that happened in this time. I don't know. The people used to know everything about the Mr. President, but in these times of the notice or of the news, the people didn't didn't knows everything about the Mr. President or what happened because the government really he they didn't know they didn't told and they didn't tell something about the Mr. President. Sorry, they didn't tell something about the president. If I had lived in the time of the 60s, I would like to wear this like wear pants or baggy pants and tight shirts. Is the lifestyle of the 60s, and it's something that it's really funny or it's a really good clothes for this time. If I have an occupation in the moment of the 60s, I would like to be Mr. President to try to help the people that really needs my help and try to be the best president in this time. If I have opportunity to help the people, I will have to help the people who needs my help or my money, give financial support that if he needs money I will try to give money for the people and try to help of this financial support. A possible dangers in these times if is used to be fights or world wars, but in my opinion in this time if the fights between the countries continue, it could be the third revolution because in this time it really fights for the countries. All of those things is used to fight for United States to Mexico, and this time he always fights with countries. And the last one interesting fact is that the chicken pox, it was the disease that really important in this time, because this disease on this yes this disease that man killed all people, or many people died, because this didn't know the cure or the vaccinate about this disease. That's all. Thank you.